Wait, do you mind if I record this?
I don't mind.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, let's go. All
I'm
right.
used to it by now.
Right, right. Thank you. This is all documenting. I'm documenting everything.
Yeah, of course. Good. It's a good thing to do. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I love what I do for this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
So, yeah.
Um, I feel like this month has been a little bit busier for me, so I don't feel like well, I'm doing my little tracker right now for the month of April. That's
Yeah.
why I was a little bit late, or my computer.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Hmm.
Yeah.
My computer kicked me out because I was doing other things. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I was getting that. So I know I didn't post as much on some of the groups, but I
Yeah.
actually posted more than I thought I did. So
Yeah.
that's why I like the tracker, because it like makes me feel like it keeps me accountable, and also like helps me to see like when I feel like I didn't do as much.
Same dude. Yeah.
Oh, I actually did more than I thought I did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Exactly.
but yeah. So there were a few, but just because of how busy this month was with my birthday, with other things that have happened, and
Yeah.
whatever, I didn't post as much in some of the groups. But
Hey, I appreciate the communication. I think you've been profound with your communication in terms of what you have posted, what you have been posting. Again, as long as you can, for the most part, abide by that, um, or meet that, which is the posting once a day for the groups that you are moderators for. So that's the biggest thing. Because it's just the engagement. It's just the engagement that I definitely want, and I think you've shown up tremendously for everything you moderate for. I'm surprised you even want to moderate for something else because it's like I'm thinking I'm giving you too much. Let me ask you that. Do you feel like you have too much?
um, it's just, like for the most for the most part, no. Like I do like what I do, what I do. So
Yeah.
like, right. So part of me is like wanting to keep it, but then there are like some things that like um where it's like I do need to make sure I'm maintaining my schedule for myself for other things that I have in my life.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. Uh, so we'll see. There are some things that I'll just I don't have an answer for you right now on that. I'm
Okay.
still thinking
Yeah.
about things,
No.
you know. But I don't feel like you're overworking me. Like I never felt like that. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like there may be things changing in your life that you may have to
But I am
move
doing,
things.
but I do know I'm doing a lot, and
Hmm.
I also like it. So
Okay. No,
and
no, no.
I have to do more. So I know, like, yeah.
What would
Anyway,
be the biggest thing that you're doing? What would be like the thing you think is like the most tedious?
I mean, the thing that takes the most time, but that I enjoy,
The scheduling?
is scheduling. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
love that, and I'm not getting rid of that.
Okay. I mean,
But
because
it is the thing that takes the most time. Yeah,
gotcha.
that's
Gotcha. Okay.
the most time. Um,
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that you're not liking? Anything that you hate doing or you're miserable doing?
I'm not miserable doing anything in your group, so
Okay. Anything that you don't like? Anything that you're not liking or don't want to do or anything like that?
no, there's nothing that I don't want to do right now. The problem is that I want to do everything.
Yeah. No, it's and I'm about to tell you why I'm asking. This is why I'm asking. This is like why I'm asking because I'm getting ready to, or I was thinking, I was considering. I wanted to write about you though, to
Mhm.
see how you felt. Um, if adding another admin, do you think that you need that help right now? Do you think that it's something that you need? Do you like having this lane right now? Do you like having your space? Do you like having operating in this? If I,
I do like having my space. And what I do want to do before we add another admin in, if we did, and not that we can't, but I want to
Mhm.
have it like where it makes sense to everybody. Like the
Yeah.
system, like in in the folders. Like I want it to be like because like right now, I kind of want to clean up the things, and I can talk to you about that too. But like because I don't want to mess up your system. We had that conversation. Like I don't want to mess up your system. I'm gonna put things back the way I
Yeah,
found.
you didn't mess anything
And
up. Just so you know. Yeah, you didn't mess
then,
anything up. It's just yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I kind of want to like have like I'm starting to think of a system, and I'll put like a folder just for me to like
Yeah.
organize things.
Hmm.
Um, the way that I need to, but I do want to have like so some of the things that is like difficult for posting or like looking through is
Yeah.
like when you have the pictures and the videos that are of other people that you just use as like filler or like for the videos or like for
Yeah.
snippets. Like it's difficult to have those just down at the catch-all bottom. So if we can
Hmm.
make a folder that says that's for that stuff so that and then like just move all that in there so you can grab
Hmm.
all that and then we just have content stuff in that
At the
like
bottom.
at the bottom in that general area. That would be super helpful.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: why do you ask or request that? What is it? Is it something with your system that is kind of like throwing off?
Yeah, it's just a lot. Well, some of the folders, like especially the fitness and the mental health, the ones that have been there for the longest,
Yeah.
um, there's so much stuff in there that's
Mhm.
like not actual like post
Content.
content
Yeah.
that is difficult to weed through. Like it's difficult to like look through.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I
And so
got you.
it's so much easier if it's just like this is where you pull content from, like,
Gotcha.
and then this is where you get the people's pictures and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. And so because I hate doing stuff like that, I
I
will
can
request. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I
You can
can
do
do
that if you
it. I'm just
want.
like I
But
just
if you
wanted to
but
before I did it, I just wanted to like say, is
no,
this
that's
good?
good.
I
That's good.
cannot do that. And then like once those types of systems are in place, it's possible that I won't need help, or it would be easier for it to bring somebody in because they can see like it'll be more clear of what everything means.
Yeah. And even this, Kay, I was even thinking about this, like what you just told me. Okay, if I add E as an admin and she comes in and as an admin, then it's like, okay, you could delegate the things that you can't get to. And you can
Yeah,
go, hey, can you know what I'm saying? So not
right.
that you will be over her, but it's more so just
Oh,
like she's assisting you as you go in and find
mhm.
your but at the end of the day, you both will probably, and with us all included, you all to come and start to find your own lane and pave your own path in terms of what you both do as y'all work amongst each other while still doing admin role works.
I think there would have to be like if there is more than one person, there would have to be kind of clear definition of who does what kind of thing so
Yeah.
that we don't overlap each other and do the same thing, especially, when posting content and stuff like you not that it would be terrible if like a lot of content got posted all at once, but you
Yeah.
still like like somewhat of a system, I guess. And so like clear roles on that would be good. And then like, if one of us has to go somewhere, we can pick up the slack of the other person.
Exactly.
But like, yeah.
Because it'll be learning everything that you've learned,
Mhm.
essentially. And then like, her being able to, like you said, if you need something or have to go do something else, she could step in. Or she can just you can give something to her, or there could be work that you give that you are not really fond of, but she is. She loves doing this more than you love doing, and so um okay, okay. I think I'll hold off on adding an admin right now.
Mhm.
But I do want that to be an option soon. And so
Yeah, yeah,
I want to make sure I ran it by you because I want to make sure I know where you are before I add that because I know that's your lane right now and that's just your lane. And
yeah.
I want to make sure you're comfortable before I do anything like that. Like I want to make sure I'm like, okay, like how do you feel with me squeezing someone else in or bringing someone else in to help you? Because again, remember, it's to help. It's not to replace you. I don't think you're doing horrible. none of that. It,
Yeah,
yeah, this is to help. I want to help you
yeah,
and grow as a
yeah,
brand. You know,
yeah.
so
But I think if we have, if we're able to have those areas cleaned up, then perhaps it'll be easier. Or if we are able to like know what the systems meant, because I misunderstood what those folders were for until you told me recently. So
yeah, 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 and it's all cool. But do you have you built or do you have a different way that you can kind of keep
I
track
am,
of?
yeah, I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to build that.
Okay. Okay, because and it, when you do, just let me know because I would like to know how that looks and
Yeah,
kind of like what folders and stuff are going in what. If you are
no,
creating, you know what I'm saying? And now if you
if I
wanted
make a
to,
folder, when I make a folder, it's going to be called Kara's, like basically process.
okay, okay, no, no, that's
And
cool. Yeah, yeah, like cares tracking, content tracking,
uh-huh.
yeah. But
Yeah.
just like I said, as long as you keep all the stuff down there at the bottom in that
Oh
general
yeah, yeah, yeah.
section,
I will
yeah,
definitely do that. Check, check. Stop.
yeah, he's walking over the keys. I hear.
Hear that?
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you, man, Jack hit, yo, he knows. Look at him. He knows. He's something, man. My goodness. I've never seen an animal act like a human more than I have like Jack. I'm dead serious. That's insane. But but no, no, I get it. I get it. Like I said, as long as those are just there, because I'm gonna go into the organizing. Now the metrics and organizing with those folders that I do have, what they are meant for is organization. But it's
Yeah,
going to constantly be changing. And so that
correct.
goes into metrics and stuff. Now, I don't
Mhm.
know if you want to know that, learn that. You know what I'm saying? If that's something you want to know or learn. If
Possibly,
okay.
but
So
not at the moment.
okay, no, no, no. And so that's also where I would have an admin come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Someone who comes in and kind of like watches the content.
Yeah,
Watch.
truly you might want a different person for that.
Okay. No, yeah. No, and that's why I want you to tell me. Yeah, like it's like I want you to take on whatever you want to take on, but it's like, yeah, there may be a part of admin work that you don't like.
Yeah, I don't really like statistics and those. I mean, like I'll keep track of my stuff, but I don't really like keeping track of like am I curious if it does well? Yeah, but I'm not somebody who wants to look at all the metrics and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. And that's stuff I don't really like doing either. And but I know how to do it, so I'm gonna like
Yeah.
as I learn and as I've learned, I now need to like bring someone in that can, but y'all are gonna coordinate and communicate very heavily because you'll be posting and cycling while at the same time this person is also saying, don't post this
Yeah.
anymore, post this, don't post this anymore, post
Yeah.
this.
No, and
Hmm.
that's great. Yeah. That's
Okay,
yeah.
okay, and that's what the post and post this folder is for too. It's like,
Mhm.
sooner or later you'll be able to kind of like we'll be able to cipher through. I'm still building the process as I go,
Yeah.
but just things of that nature. It's definitely giving uh help in regards to, being able to realize what I need, what we don't need, things of that nature.
Well, and
Um,
it might be something like the reason I say possibly is because it might be something that I'm kind like I am like kind of interested like in just like knowing how it works, you know?
yeah.
But
Hmm.
like I'm not sure if it's something that I'll be like, do I really want to do this? You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. No, I get that. Um, How, okay, so there's something that should be asked you those two questions. All right, so I'm just gonna do a general rundown too, just to make sure everything is good with everything that you do because you do a lot. Um, so again, the 7 posts per week, I think you've been good there, right? No, like you've on and off, you communicate when you're like not going to be posting at all.
Yeah.
You're good there. Language, behavior, as a moderator. You
Yep.
haven't seen anything crazy.
I haven't seen anything crazy.
Okay.
I would let you know if I saw something crazy or
All
like
right.
but so far I haven't seen anything crazy.
All right, Jeremiah E haven't cut you out or nothing.
No, no, they're cool.
All right. Just want to make sure. Again, you can always, well, I know you told me that the post things that you make, those could be considered topics that you can suggest for Zoom
Yeah.
calls. So that's
Mhm.
dope. send out reminders each week for upcoming Zoom calls. So all of that, what I'm saying, in regards to the group that you're for, I think you've been doing that. I actually told Jeremiah to get with you because I recently you kind of made a poster. It looked like you changed the wording a little bit, and I actually really like the way you
I
did that.
did. I did because you had told me that um you were gonna make a you had told me you were gonna make a thing for the
Yeah, and I haven't.
for it.
Yeah, no, so you stepped up. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to understand. Like I love talking to people, so I'm just bringing people in. I'm in the
Mhm.
DMs. That's my strong point. That's where
Mhm.
I operate, like, and that's why the strongest.
Yeah.
As well as bringing people together, things of that nature. So, like that's my gift. Your gift, or if you see something that's lacking, your gift is admin. You seem to love that role playing. Like, hey, something going down, you can count on K to catch it.
Yeah.
That's very much so you. That is your role. That's your strength. Like you are strong there.
Hmm.
And so you did that, and I saw that. I want you to know I saw that. I caught eye of that. The one thing about me, I'll see. I may not say, but I'll see. And so I want to make sure I acknowledge that. So thank you. I told Jeremiah to get with you. What I'm gonna do is we can address that too when we get into the let me see. Actually send out reminders. We can address that when we do the team meet.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna address that as well. Sorry, I'm just taking a note right quick.
Yeah, well, oh, I did notice Jeremiah did like post in the private group, which was great, a reminder, but he didn't send the correct link. It didn't take you to the Zoom thing, it took you to
Mm.
the group.
It
So,
took you to what groups?
Facebook group, which you were already in. So,
Mm.
I'll show him how to do that if he
Okay.
because it's helpful when
Yeah, yeah.
somebody else does it, then I don't have to.
Exactly. And maybe what we'll do too is like um
I mean, if
maybe how
someone can do it every so often, like I think that maybe um like maybe one of us can do like 1 week, like for the ones that have like uh multiple moderators,
hmm
say that make a kind of public group a public group reminder like once
hmm
a month, and
yeah.
we do it differently, like kind of like with our post or something, or with something
hmm
that just says, hey, we'd love to like see you join us at the end of the month,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah. And what we'll probably do or what I'll probably do too is maybe I'll have you at some point create a folder
Hmm.
or like a separate folder for just moderators because I know we have as an admin you have access to multiple folders. But
Yeah.
then as a moderator, there may be a specific folder just for the reminders and what I'm
Mhm.
saying that like I may need to do something like that so they can just copy and paste.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we change something, everybody sees it.
Absolutely.
Same link, same. And then as moderators, y'all can then talk amongst each other if you're the same moderator for the same group. That
Hmm.
kind of like tells you, hey, do this, do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
y'all may have a schedule for who posts what when.
Hmm. That'd be
Something
great.
something of that nature. So um okay, that's good there. Let me see. Sorry. This thing. Got this list I have. Okay. Always looking out for opportunities to bring other people in the group, encouraging, I think that's something that, like I said, I want to be natural. If you ever see people or someone, you ever come across somebody mentioning it, I saw you tag me literally in something on TikTok with a guy talking about a get to know post. So I appreciate it. You're doing it. Passion for the communities. Again, you just mentioned entrepreneurship. You're saying that might be something you're passionate and growing into. So then I'm assuming you're passionate for all the other ones.
Yeah.
Like, again, I don't want you in anything you're not passionate about or not loving.
Mhm.
Love, kindness, candor for the group members. I want that to always be the priority. Um,
Absolutely.
and I feel nothing but that from you in regards to the group members. Monthly checkups, you've been, firm on that. Um, if you could also just remind the moderator and admin group about that too, like every the first week of every month.
Okay,
Uh,
you want me to do that?
Yeah, if you could just like if that could be reminders that you kind of also include into like the reminding as an admin, just
Okay.
reminding us of those different things. If you because again, I'm horrible with this stuff, and that's why I'm dead serious.
You're really good with it though.
Nah, you got this. This is all you. Like I said, we can get another admin in here.
No,
You
but you
know,
have been doing really good with it because you did post the reminder about the monthly meetings, the individual ones, and then you
yeah.
also posted the new Zoom meeting for the team meeting, and you like reminded that. So you have been doing pretty good. But yes, I can do that.
Yeah, like all reminders, all that stuff. Like, like yeah, I just, I'll still put it in my calendar too, just to kind of have it there. I always have your back. And if, something is missed, again, ultimately it's on me. Like I always,
I mean, I
li-
guess I was gone the first of this month, so it was on you to do it. So.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make note of that right now. For real. Like, yeah, this is we're a team.
Mhm.
We're a team. And as the team leader, I ultimately everything falls on me. So I see everything as my fault at the end of the day. Let me see. Remind moderators slash admins about monthly check-in. I'm just kind of putting that in here right quick. Sorry.
Mhm.
Here. Okay, cool. And then I repeat it every month. All right, cool. Yeah, alert me 1 week before, 1 day before. Okay, cool. That's perfect. All right. Cool, cool. So I'll just have that in there as a way of, always being able to remind myself. Let's see, move this to see the feature. Okay, cool. All right, bet. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Who's packing for love and kindness, monthly check-ins, resharing content on socials, man. You do that like crazy. Remember, that's not really something you have to do, but you do it, and I appreciate it. Taking over calls when I'm unavailable. So we're now at the stage where we already did a mock.
We did a mock, yeah.
All right, so let's see. Hold on. I may throw you in. I may
Oh.
throw you in. Hold on. Let's see something. So today we had like, all right. So tomorrow I may let you. No, I want you to do a public. That's
You
when
want
the
me to-
most people. Yeah, I want the most people to be in when you do
oh,
it. So I'll. It'll definitely be the last week of one of the months. So
okay,
just
what
letting you know.
would be
Hmm.
this one?
It may. I wanna make sure I'm getting a bunch of people in. Like I
So
want to
that
be
would be
very intentional.
that would be the 23rd or the 25th. Because those are the groups that I'm in.
3rd and 25th.
The 23rd would be for art, motivation, or poetry. And the 25th would be for either movies and TV shows. Um, yes, Jack, you can come.
Mm.
Um, Movies and TV shows, mental health, fitness, or book. So,
Okay. I think which one would you want to do?
I mean, I'm like currently right now most comfortable doing like I mean we did the mock for mental health. That's what I started with. That's what I'm studying. So,
Hmm.
um so I'm solid in that. So we could do
Okay.
that.
All right.
Or
Cool.
yeah, so that one. Yeah, we'll say that one.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. No, that's dope. All right. So again, it may be this last week, but I may want to do.
I'm gonna have something prepared just in case.
Okay. No. Yeah. That's perfect because I want it to be a lot of people. I'm talking like probably 10 people
Um,
when I do this.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
it full.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it full.
Because
Yep.
that's how many people you allow in.
Yeah. Hey. I'm telling everybody to come see you.
Hmm.
Like. Yeah, I'm serious because I want it to be. It's gonna be my first one. It's like the first time, so this is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. That's okay. That's perfect. Um, all right, we're pressing for time. Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we have.
no, no, it's all good. I just got a
We
few
just got
things
a
I
lot
have
to
to,
say, and I.
and we may need to schedule another one-on-one if you don't mind. If you got some more time, um, maybe
Yeah,
to. I'm
man.
free. I'm probably free like tomorrow morning. If you're good.
I'm not free on Sunday.
Okay. No, no, I understand. I understand. Well, Monday mornings. Monday morning I should be good. Or Monday.
Monday, I have. Uh, can't do a Monday this week, but
Yeah, Monday. Okay. Um, Wednesday next
Wednesday.
week.
I'll see.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be honest, it could be any time that you schedule. If I don't schedule it, if I'm not good,
Hmm.
um, you can let me know. Or if I'm not good, I could try to like change it to another time. And then if that
Yeah,
doesn't work for you, you can always cancel the meeting and then just like and then reschedule another one.
yeah, sounds good. Okay, wait. I know that before I we have just a lot to unpack for like admin and moderator stuff, but um
Hmm.
you also wanted to do a like a Poshmark, like where I helped you set up your Poshmark stuff. Um
Yep. Yep. So schedule that. Schedule it on my schedule. I just like pick
yeah,
any time.
yeah. So I'm just
Hmm.
thinking, what do you like, what are the things that I need to schedule for? The Poshmark one, and then just like
Exactly. So Poshmark,
general this
say it
stuff,
again.
like more like general talking about the brand stuff or
Exactly. Admin/moderator, like a one-on-one. Check in again. Like let's just add a little more time on the schedule. The
Mhm.
Poshmark. And are we gonna go into editing? I think you wanted to hold off on that right now, right?
um I still want to learn it. So yeah.
No, it's good. It's good.
I just
I
want to
get
learn. So let me get my system down
okay.
for like I'm gonna get the systems, the folders the way I want them to be in the thing. Like I'm gonna
Okay.
get that cleaned up.
Okay.
Gotten that cleaned up, then I feel like I'll be able to move on to like editing and stuff.
Sounds perfect. That sounds perfect. That's perfect. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let me just run down the last list here.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So, no, no, you good. You're good. Because that was just moderator stuff. So now we're like over on admin stuff. It's like so you have a lot. So just the content scheduling, good. Content organizing, we just talked about that. You making photos and things like that. Send out reminders each week for upcoming Zoom calls in each group. I think you do that. I've seen that. Always looking out for opportunities to bring in other group members by encouraging them. Yep. And then monthly check-ins with me to see how I can help. Yep. So is there anything else? Anything else I can do to help you in any way right now?
I think those are the main things. Yeah,
Nothing else?
not that I can think of.
Okay. You think anything? Let me know.
I will.
Let me know, please. Like message me, do whatever you gotta do, but let me know, please.
I will. I will.
That's perfect. That was a top 40 minutes. But we're all good. We're all good. Like sometimes, I'm, we sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you do a little bit more than usual, and that's fine. I'm here to help, but I also want to make sure I'm just watching and mindful of your time, my time, and just like us being effective with the time that we have. So that's why
Mhm.
I time it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the groups.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
I mean, I
but that
think that I think this was a productive meeting. I hope it was.
it was very productive. No, it was amazing. Talking to you is always good, Kay. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's never bad blood. It's never a dread talking to you, man. Like, no. I enjoy talking to you. I look forward to talking to you. So you're part of my daily now.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally it. Like you're part of my daily.
Yes.
So thank you. Thank you for all that you do, all that you have done. Thank you for just being who you are. Thank you for um being with me throughout the transition of everything. the position I applied for, by the way, I think I may have gotten it. So like, yeah, that's but that's remote, so I'll still be able to kind of like tread alone and still be you know in the perspective of you and things of that nature. So um, it's not changing anything in terms of me and what I do even now. It's just a matter of time and scheduling and things like that. We can see where that lands and we can move around the groups from there. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
no problem. Yeah,
that's what we shift and stuff. So
exactly. And as y'all kind of start to take over the cause, that helps even more
mhm.
for certain days. So all this seems to be lining up. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. All right, let's
exciting.
do it. Let's do it. If you have any other questions, any other concerns, anything, hit me up. I'm gonna hit you up in just a few. If you don't mind, I'll hit you up, and whatnot. But
Yeah,
yeah, we got everything down, and I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate it too.
I appreciate you more.
I'll start that.
Ah, I love you, Kay. You have a wonderful day, and like I said, hit me up if you need anything.
All right. Bye.
Bye.